Fry bread, it's always been a part of my culture. I danced since I was 5, and every weekend we were at a powwow. I mean, it was like clockwork. Friday, I got to play with kids in the neighborhood. Saturday morning, load up the station wagon, and then we drove to Oklahoma, and that was just what we did.
Well, and your dad was
Yes.
a champion powwow
Yes.
dancer.
Yes.
Was it fancy dance or
No, he was traditional.
traditional? Okay.
Yes.
And so, are there memories around fry bread?
Yeah, like Tracy said. So we were one of the people at the tent when it was time. It was, it's dinner time. We got invited to eat somewhere. Someone always had a, place for us. And you always expected fry bread. If you had, corn soup, you had fry bread. If you had the meat gravy, you had fry bread. And if you didn't have fry bread, you were just like, I don't think there was a time I never had fry bread, because if I didn't, I would remember.
Okay, so you represent how many generations of fry bread? What do you think?
1, 2, 3.
I say the third, possibly. I'm not quite
Okay.
sure.
Like, all of us are trying to make fry bread. All of us, forget to do stuff. And sometimes we mess it up, only a little bit.
But, okay, if you mess it up, is that a horrible thing that happens?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay. But that's kind of cool. Do you mind if I ask how old you are?
Yes.
You do mind?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't mind.
Yes.
Say, no, I don't mind.
Yes, I do mind.
Okay. Are you 45?
No, I'm 8.
Okay, I had learned parts of it or so without, with reading different stuff and whatnot, about how different parts they had to rely on getting stuff from the government. And I learned in a history class, I think, maybe a little part of it. We don't learn much about Native stuff like that in school, though, which is weird because we had just covered a part in, people going to the gold rush or like that in California, and that it covered a little bit about how people were put into different areas, the natives and whatnot, but I didn't really talk about that.
What are your earliest memories of fry bread?
My earliest memories of fry bread are when I was 3 years old, and I got to get in the kitchen with my grandma. And usually she said stay out because I'd be bothering the flour all the time. Anyway, that's when she started showing me how to do it. She'd make my own little spot, and I'd have my own flour, and she'd already make the dough. And she'd give me my own little spoon, and she'd say, do it like this now. And so I'd be doing it. And then if I got real messy, she'd say, now you're going to have to clean that up before you start. You have to start over. And so she'd push all my flour off, and we'd clean it up, and then she'd say, start over now. And I'd start over. But that's how she showed me how to make bread. And from then on, I was just in the kitchen watching her and learning her. And she always used to call me nose disease because I was nosy all the time. And being around her and older people all the time, that's how I learned. And then when I go down to Pawnee with my grandmas down there, we'd all be in the kitchen. I'd be the littlest one in there. fixing stuff. And they said, boy, she knows how. And then even though my bread might not have been the softest bread, but it was bread. But from her teaching me is how her grandmother taught her mother taught her, then grandma, and so on. Clear back to when we were moved from wherever location we were at, we were moved. And then when we moved to Oklahoma, at that time, they only gave a little bit of rations when they put us on our land that they wanted us to be on. They only gave a little bit of rations. And one of them was lard and one of them was flour. And a couple of other things. And from that, they made that bread. And that bread sustained them. And even through depression and everything else, it sustained them. They always had their own dishes they could make and stuff they could make with it. And so, as people handed it down generation, it's never changed. The recipe has never wavered. So, my grandma told me when I was young, she'd say, you learn how to make this and make it good, like grandma. I said, I will. So, learning. And then one day I graduated. I was 14, and she said, my grandpa was in the front room, and she gave him a bread. My grandpa said, come here, sister. I went in the front room. I was like, oh no, he ate my bread. And he said, I believe you can make it like grandma now.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, I almost fainted in the front room.
And Louie, I want to ask you, what are your earliest memories of fry bread, and what do they mean to you?
Well, good memories, because my mother would make it, and when I was real young, I would always get a small piece or something while she was making it, get you away from the table or whatever. But it's good memories. Reminds me a lot of my mother, and all the older ladies made it. To me, they made it about the same way. The pattern like that, put it in the grease, and stay away from the fire though, because the hot grease pop on you.
Well, that is true.
But because I was the youngest for about 10 years, so, and she would always give me that to get me out of the kitchen, I think, to stay away from the hot grease. But yeah, it brings back good memories of my mother. And like I say, all the other older ladies would fix it. And that's what they did. They give you a piece to get you away.
Oh, I love that. Okay, now, Shawnee.
Yeah.
Okay, if you had to describe fry bread, what words would you use to describe it?
Yummy.
Yummy.
It's very good. It's very good, very filling. And it reminds me of
Crunchy.
home. Yeah. Crunchy.
There is a certain texture that is just,
Yeah. It's light and fluffy.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And so, are you going to carry on the tradition, do you think?
Yeah.
How so? What will you make sure?
When I have kids.
Yeah. And what do you want to make sure they know how to do?
All the ways that my mom taught me and my grandma taught me.
Oh, yeah.
What are they?
I love fry bread.
Did your grandma make it?
My grandma made fry bread, yes.
Chief Lucy Eads?
Yes. Yes. That's fond memories of childhood. And fry bread at powwows and fry bread when you get home from school. And
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that was my first stop today. I had to stop in the kitchen
I
and get my
know.
fry bread.
Isn't it good?
I'm Shawnee, Pawnee, and Seminole,
Okay.
but I was raised by my grandparents, which are Shawnee and Pawnee,
And their names were?
Rufus and Lena Squirrel. So Native American Heritage Month for me, it's new to me because growing up we never had that. We were just Indian kids.
Yeah.
And so to see it be recognized like that, the traditions that we have, the fellowship that we have among communities, Native communities and everything, it just brings us closer together.
Are there
Even-
special foods?
Yes, there are. So fry bread, of course, is the main one. It goes with everything. But so yeah, we just have special dishes that we do. Sometimes we do traditional dishes. Sometimes we just do your regular turkey and ham. But we always have fry bread.
Now, you prepare fry bread for a lot of the powwows in this region?
Yes.
More than that?
Mostly here around
Okay.
town. Whenever there's a dinner or there's something big that somebody's having, like a dance or whatever, they'll call and ask specifically for my bread
Because why?
because they say that it's the best bread.
And what makes it that way?
Well, I'll tell you what makes it that way is the recipe my grandma gave me, which is secret, and I can never tell anybody. But the main,
But you've told one person.
yes, that's my baby. I can tell my children. But the recipe, what makes it special is every time I make it, I think about myself in my grandma's kitchen, and she's teaching me how to make it and talking to me through the whole thing. And when you're young, you don't realize, oh, she's just telling me stories or whatever. When you're older, you learn to appreciate those stories. So her main ingredient, she said, besides all the ingredients for the bread, is the love that you put in for those breads. So if somebody's asked you to come and make bread, that's a high honor for us. So we take pride in each bread that we make. And it's not like a mass bread that we can stick in the oven and then it's good. We take the time and we hand make each one. So it doesn't take, like, you can't just order bread and then just come pick it up. It takes time for us to do it because we do it one at a time. When the white man came and they put us all together and started taking us from the lands that we were already on and kind of herding us like cattle across country. So they had specific areas they wanted us to be on as Native people. So we're going, and we lost a lot of people during that travel time. And once we got to our land that they wanted us to have, they gave us very small rations. And a lot of the rations included lard, flour, of course we'd go get water from the well, and just a couple of other small things. So you have to make, salt. They gave us a little bit of milk, or we had our own cows and had our milk.
And so this started what, about the 1870s?
Yeah.
About that time period?
Yeah, or as my
Who do you know that came up with the first recipe?
My grandma said that it was here when we very first had, when we were here, she used to always say 1492. Before that, we had our own food and we had our own breads and our own meals that we made that sustained us. So it's earlier than that.
Yeah. So, okay, it's handed down. Is it ever handed to the men in the family? Is it mostly the women?
That's funny because for my grandma and grandpa, my grandpa made good fry bread. Yes. And I think that's one of the things that first attracted my grandma to him was that he could cook and he made really good fry bread. She said an Indian man that can make fry bread is just the top of the tier.
You've been making fry bread since you were 2-3 years old?
Yeah.
And I understand you came home from a Sunday church service. You stripped down, took off your Sunday best, and stripped down to diapers
Yeah.
and socks, right?
Diapers and her pantyhose.
Oh, I
yeah.
love the patio.
Yeah.
And you learned how to make fry bread.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you?
It means a lot of work.
It
a lot.
does, but do you have some pride?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's a lot of, let's see, what is it, 8 a.m.s, 9 a.m.s on the weekends?
Yeah.
How often do you guys make fry bread?
We make it quite a bit.
Usually towards the end of the year,
Yeah,
we make
towards
a lot.
the end of the year, we make a lot.
Why is that?
We get called on for more things, more dances that are happening, and more events that happen.
Okay, so are there more powwows? Are there more
It seems like
weddings?
towards the end, it's more of more dances that we have, and more events that we have community-wise take place. So a lot of people always call on both of us to make the bread. And so since she can make it just as good as I can make it, they call on us, and I'm so glad that she knows how, because sometimes if I don't feel good or I can't make the bread, she'll step right in and make it for us.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you often make like 300 pieces at a time,
Yes.
if not more?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
With no breaks.
No breaks. We don't have any breaks.
She does. If it's at a dance, she gets breaks.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
If it's at a dance, I take a break because she goes and helps me, and then I go around and greet everybody that I know, because that's part of my tradition, is to go around and greet everyone you know, and people from out of town come and everything. You go and greet them and let them know you know they're there.
Yeah.
And so, as the chairwoman of our powwow club, I do that. Even the people that I don't know, because I know they're from out of town.
What is the name of your powwow club?
Wichita All Nations Powwow Council.
Okay.
Hmm.
And what is your title again?
I'm the chairwoman.
I love that. I love that. Who all is on it?
So right now, who all is on it is myself, Shawnee, Darius, which is my son, TJ, which is my other son, and his girlfriend, which is Janie, and then Renee Shanatona is one of our big ones. So mainly it's just us that come and help.
Washington Day.